We're back with another one. If you're new to the channel, please know that this is a safe space to vent, to do everything that you need. And if you are new, of course, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. My name is Tatenda, and I am going to be chatting to my mate. And we're going to talk about all things cricket, village cricket, and fatherhood, and everything that we always say. And like the banner always say on the top of the channel, that it's random chats. And when we speak about random chats, that's when we understand that sometimes for us to have a good mental health stability, we need to talk about everything and just get it off our shoulders. Anyway, liking, sharing, and subscribing is the best way to support us as a channel. The banner down below is for you to advertise your product or your company or anything. And don't worry, I will do all the designs for you. So instead of saying support this channel and email this, it is going to be replaced by what your company does or what your event is going to be about. That's how then you gave us something to support us in making sure that we've got all the equipment that we need and everything to ensure that we bring you good production. It's a different setup, and let me know in the comment section what you think of this. But before I speak a milestone, let's chat to the guy that said he fielded for 60 overs. You know when you've got gents that play cricket and they're still thinking, the body is saying no, yet you carry on doing. 60 overs is a lot. Anyway, Spar, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, man. Ted. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, hey, it's been a while, eh? It's been a while sitting on this chair. I see the setup is a little bit different.
Everything is just sort of
yeah.
It's still work in progress, but things are still. You know how it is when you're starting a new job and all the paperwork is just all over the show. So that's what we're trying to do with the studio, to try and get 5 or 6 setups in this small room.
No, that's. I see the improvement.
It will.
I think when you compare it to the previous one, there was a table. It was too formal. This one is.
It's chill.
It's chill. You're lounging.
You can have a beer.
Yeah. We'll take that.
You can have yourself a beer.
Yeah.
And you know, the more beers that you take, the more conversation even flows better.
Hey, we don't want to take too much, eh? And end up saying that not so great stuff. But no.
But anyway, what's been the highlight? Let's start off with the new year, and I think you've got both boys are now in high school.
Yes. Both boys are in high school. They're enjoying themselves. Power started boarding.
I see.
Yeah, this year. We're a bit nervous, both of us. You know, in fact, the entire family.
You didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, I was worried about him. You know, anxious. It's a huge adjustment. For him, staying with the dad for the past 2 years. We've been staying together for the past 2 years, which was a life-changing journey for me. You know, because I had this guy here 24/7.
Sure.
And
and still have to balance. I still remember the last video that we did. Like, there's so much challenges in this, because you're thinking, we've been out in the cricket field the whole day. When you come back home, this young man needs to sleep, needs to eat.
Yes.
And you still need to do laundry or whatever that needs to be done for him to prepare for the next day. And it's been a 2-year, 24 months of what? Lessons learned, huh?
Lessons. Proper. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Wow.
I enjoy that. I really enjoyed it. Wow. Honestly. You know, yes, it's a challenging space, but the highs supersede the lows.
Amazing.
And that's all we live for, you know. We do know that's life. Life will have the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
I think the best way to look at it is try and get more highs than lows. Lows will definitely be there.
I think that's the nature of life.
Yes, yes.
Or if you don't have lows, then you're doing something wrong.
No.
Something.
Yeah.
It's just like a relationship. If you're always going to be happy,
no. You're not growing.
Yeah, true.
You're not growing. The lows help with the growth.
Yeah.
So I've grown as a parent.
Yeah.
I've grown.
I think it gets you into spaces where you never thought that you would be able to navigate.
No, absolutely.
And you look back and you're like, did we do that?
Yeah. I have newfound respect. I don't want to say
parenting.
For single parenting. You know, we always fall into the trap of saying single mothers.
Yeah.
No, I think we're changing the narrative now. I know a couple of guys.
And we always used to say men cannot raise children on their own.
Yeah. I know a couple of my friends who also stay with their kids. It's just them.
And it's normal. No?
It's normal. Yeah. I was fortunate in that I used this particular friend of mine, Ubatandwa, as a support system. When you're going through the most, you'll be like, hey, pick up the phone and
what
like, hey,
do I do now? Yeah.
He says, no. It's been a great support system.
So he's been in that sort of situation for longer?
Not for long. I think roughly
more or less the same.
Yeah, the same amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you found yourselves in those navigating together. At least you got someone that can relate.
Yes. And this guy is one of my best friends. He's from the same village.
I see.
Grew up together, same age.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you've had a relationship.
Yeah. It's
before the kids. You've always had.
Way before the kids. Yeah. Yeah. We have a lot in common. We also have a bit of impandlana as well.
Obviously. Standard. That's why I wear a cap.
Yeah. No, look, I pride myself in those.
Embrace it.
Yeah, it's a feature that I
embrace it. Yeah.
So, but yeah, on that front, even my other boy in East London. Yeah, so we try and balance it out.
Is he also in boarding school?
No, he's not in boarding. I see. Try and balance it out and try and spend as much time as you can. With so he was here.
It's difficult, but you make it work.
You make it work. I think that's, and what I've realized over the past couple of days, in fact, month or so, is the constant validation you need to, not validation, but reassurance to the kids that no, you're going to boarding. It doesn't change.
I'm not chasing you away.
It doesn't change our relationship. Yes, we're not going to spend as much time as we used to.
Yeah.
Now, the dynamic is you're going to have to, whatever discipline we've been instilling over the past 2 years, or in fact, 13, 14. You need to grow as well. You need not to be in an environment where you are constantly being guided by your father. You need to be independent. I think he's at an age. Yeah, he's at an age now where he's trying to find himself. I think even hormonally, there are a lot of changes.
There are a lot of changes.
Yeah, there are a lot of changes.
Now the quietness.
You'll get there.
It's coming.
Yeah, you'll get there.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about fatherhood.
Yeah.
But I love that what you then say as well before we jump into why we are here. The whole adjustment now of saying just because you're going to boarding school, it doesn't necessarily mean that our relationship has to sort of slack or you see me or view me differently, because at the end of the day, you can still pick up a phone and say, Dad, I miss home. And it's okay to say I miss home.
Yeah.
How then are you managing your own space to know that you come back home and it's empty now?
Hey, it's very empty.
You can't scream. You can't go, hey, Ndoda, wake up, let's go.
Yeah. Look, it's the small things. Whenever we come home, where now I used to have someone who would open the garage.
Oh, it's those small things.
Small thing like that.
Yeah.
We were like, ish, okay. On garbage day, so the guys would take the garbage bins and put it, like a couple of meters.
Someone needs to bring it back.
I have to. So now I used to say, okay, where's our garbage bin? And then he would be looking around and say, okay, there it is. Yes, he will go.
Then he go fetch it.
He fetches it, and so those small things. Also having someone to talk to. How was your day? So what did you guys do? That constant communication.
Interaction, yes.
Yeah, even though I would have to drag certain things out of him,
but still.
And then the excitement, when he's done something at school and
he's telling you about it.
Yeah, he's telling me about it. It's not the same over the phone. So there's that I'm missing that.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I'm
can
missing
imagine.
that.
I can imagine.
I don't miss the cooking though. You know, when I'm by
Because
myself.
now when you're on your own, you don't have to cook.
I listen to, am I really hungry?
Do I have to? Yeah.
Can't this be sorted by bread or sandwich?
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see what we have. But you know,
you're forced. If you was there, you're forced.
Yeah,
to
no,
cook.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. I think again, it's been a boarding house. I must get it right because when I went to drop him off, I asked, okay, where's the entrance to the hostel?
Okay.
Because when we were
it was
in high
hostel.
school,
Yes,
it was hostel.
Yeah.
And one of the boys looked at me, you know, confused a little, and said, "Do you mean the boarding house?" And then it dawned on me,
it's no longer called.
I'm at 2000. I'm at 2000. It's boarding house.
It's boarding house. Okay.
So
it's the entrance to the boarding house.
Yes. Yes. So I came to a realization. I must now correct myself because I gave away my age. And that boy's mom looked at me. I think she sort of realized, okay, this one is from a certain era of this, you know, which has molded us to be what we are.
What we are, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
so he's been enjoying boarding house food. He said so.
Okay.
Yeah, so he loves it there.
Okay.
He loves the food. He said it's
Is he making friends? Did you have any friends from primary school?
No.
Or from cricket circles?
Not at boarding house.
Or is it?
No, not at boarding house.
So he's actually starting from scratch as well?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's still loving it?
Yeah, he's still loving it. Yeah, that's why I was anxious up until I got the reviews over the past weekend. So we're chatting and you know, I had to drag these things.
Yes,
yeah. So he told me, but no, he's loving it.
He's fine. Okay.
Yeah, he's
okay.
The space is fantastic.
Fantastic. As a dad as well, or as a parent, I think we always worry when our children are out in the open. You're like, okay, are you going to be able to? Have I instilled enough in them to be able to navigate life challenges and whatnot? Anyway, you once talked to me about Makala Gusha. And the reason why we are here is to speak about home chamers. And when I went to the parking lot, I said, hey, chairman of home chamers, representing. Take me through the history behind the whole ordeal of rural cricket. Okay, could I call it rural cricket or village cricket? But then if we say village cricket, then there is a connotation of banter.
Yeah.
How do you rephrase it?
For me, it's whether it's rural cricket, because let me go back to how the name came about, my understanding. How the name came about of Makala Gusha. So you would have villages playing, and then they would contribute, and then from those contributions they would buy a sheep. Okay. Like a live sheep.
I see.
And then the winner of the tournament will then get
that.
Ikala Legusha. And then the rest of the teams will share in the other half.
So the winner gets half of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Then the rest share of that.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you've got 7, 8 teams sharing half a sheep, you're gonna get nothing.
It's nothing. Yes.
Yeah. But now when
But one team gets half of that.
So
it's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story. It's bragging rights. I think that for me epitomes the love of cricket. You know.
Yeah.
It's not about the prize. If you look at the prize, honestly, half a sheep isn't a lot.
Yeah.
You know. But because of the love and the bragging rights, it's all about the bragging rights.
I see.
Honestly speaking. Now on the way here, I was chatting with one of the guys from a neighboring village, Ekoloni. So we're chatting because home chamers are the champions, the Tandukolo cricket board. So I asked him when he's addressing me, even when he saves my number, there must be a champ somewhere, you know.
Hey, champ.
Yeah, so those bragging rights, they're still there. You know, we play for the love of it.
Yeah.
I asked around sometime last year, where does the name Home Chamers, what does it mean?
Yeah.
Where does it come from? And I couldn't get a
solid answer.
Yeah, a solid answer. Because, okay, in fact, I didn't ask the question.
Okay.
I was asked the question by
I see.
And then now, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get back to you. So I asked the elders at the club.
Yeah.
I say, what does it mean? Because home, we know what home means, a kaya.
Mm-hmm.
What's a chalma?
Chalma.
Is it a mdo chamayo? What is it?
Yes.
Yeah, and even when I recollect from the elders who are no more anymore. Sorry. So they also couldn't explain it properly, but he gave a sort of a more plausible explanation of what,
according to him.
Yes.
Okay.
Of what the name home chamers. As coming from a Xhosa, I'm Xhosa, and he said lichamba lasekhaya.
Okay.
I don't know. Ichamba, it's like, how do I explain it? Yeah, Teds. I don't know a direct translation chamba, but it's home pride.
I see.
Yes. Yeah, I think I got it right.
Pride, okay.
Yeah, it's pride. Someone who has pride. But it's home pride, effectively meaning people from the village were proud of their cricket team. Yeah, it brought joy.
Yeah.
And then now, how it landed up being home Chalmers. Home, yes, we understand.
Yeah, obviously home.
So, Chalmers, Chamba, that's where you try and find the resemblance there. That's the plausible explanation
for that.
Yeah, for that.
So tell me, with Makala Gusha, is it an Eastern Cape sort of tournament where only people from Eastern Cape, but then Eastern Cape is big?
Yep.
Or is it different villages just decide our the closest 6 or 5 whatever?
Okay.
Is it let's take, for example, if we were in Randburg, we would be like, anyone from Randburg, Cosmo, Lion Pride, any other area, Bryanston, whatever that is within here.
Yeah.
Then we can't call the same people that are coming from Soweto and Alex because they're a little bit far. Is that the same sort of scenario in Eastern Cape?
No. Amakale Gusha, they played predominantly in the border region.
Okay.
They played predominantly there. The tournament is still rife. Where we play, you'd find that close villages would form what we call a board.
Okay.
Which basically you create a structure
it
runs the tournament.
Okay.
So we used to have about 12 boards.
Okay.
That are playing. There's a tournament called interboards.
Okay.
So the starting point would be Amakale Gusha, which is the board, the various villages playing against each other.
I see.
So home chamers, they play under a board called Tandukolo cricket board with 10 other villages.
Under the same board.
Okay. So they are, in fact, we had 11 teams in 2024.
Okay.
One village brought 2 teams. So that's why we had. But the clubs or the villages that participate under the auspice of Tandukolo, there's 10 of them.
I see.
Yeah. So you'd have these structures in various parts within the border area.
Okay.
We used to have 4 in Middle Drift, which is the administrative area, but that has reduced to 2 now. So the 2 boards, they just perished due to various...
so is it the lack of love or the lack of commitment from players?
A combination of factors,
Okay.
Administration, governance, and a whole host of things.
Yeah.
To run a structure like this is
Takes commitment.
Yeah, it takes commitment. You meet. There are challenges.
Yeah.
And again, it's played at an awkward time. At an
because
awkward time.
December is meant to be a time for family.
Yeah,
but I also understand why you do it in December, because that's the only time that, like, guys like you that stay in Joburg, you can't just go up and down East London coming back like that, because you still have your work, you still have kids and whatnot. So I get that it's played in December, where somewhat everyone is sort of relaxing and can go back home.
Yeah.
Is that the main reason why that is?
I would think so. I would think so.
Sense?
So there's another the main sports in our area is rugby and cricket.
Okay.
And they are played at different times. Over the Easter weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, it's rugby.
Where people travel.
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah.
People travel. Excuse me. So this coming Easter, there's going to be a massive tournament. And then in December now for the cricket season.
I see.
So those are the two.
So those are the two main events.
Sports. Yeah, main events. And then you'd have events within the year, around heritage, And I think they would have also mini event, but the main events, it's Easter weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going home Easter weekend.
For that.
Yeah.
So does Chamers still have a rugby side and a cricket side?
No.
So the rugby side will be a different name.
But from the same lally.
Okay.
From the same village.
It's no longer called Chamers.
Yes.
Then?
No.
Or they've got their own name.
They've got their own name.
Okay.
They've got their own name for that.
Okay.
So with going back to cricket in Namakalekusha. So from the 26th of December until the 29th or 30th, depending on the number of teams. So you'd have these villages
playing each other. Yeah.
Different boards holding different tournaments. And then what will then happen is those boards will then select the best players from their teams that participate in
the top run scorer, top wicket taker, that
kind
of thing.
Yeah. So and then they form a team which now represents the board.
What's that team called now?
It's called Tandukolo.
Oh, because the board is
Tandukolo.
Okay.
So it's
so it's no longer home chamber. So
no.
So bits and pieces
from
various 15-man squad.
Yeah, they form a 15-man squad.
Yeah.
To then play at a tournament called the Interboards.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to be called the Interboards, but now that board was then named Amakalekucha Cricket Board.
Okay.
Which all these boards affiliate to.
To that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would host then the Interboards tournament. The Interboards tournament is played from the 2nd of January.
Okay.
Until 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Yeah. It's over 3 days.
Okay.
So that's, it's a step up now. Because you've got... No. Don't get twisted, Ted. Even there from the 26th...
It's still proper cricket.
You still get proper cricket.
Okay.
No, proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get those sides that are not as strong as... But
people are going all out.
Yes. By the time you get to the knockout stages... There's no weak.
Everyone is going hard.
No, everyone's going hard.
Yeah.
Everyone goes hard. And it's for me, that's the highlight. It's that Leyelali, it's the villages one.
Yeah.
Because without those villages competing, Interboards
won't happen.
Yeah, it won't happen. So for me, that's the base. That's the highlight.
Yeah,
that is why I wear my home chamers gear
with
here,
pride.
here in Joburg.
Pride, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've seen also the junior section of that. Does the board run a junior section that's running all through the year? Then you guys will then come at the end of the year.
No.
Is there any sort of cricket happening in the year from Jan up until December?
No.
After?
No, it's. I think that's another challenge. Cricket is slowly dying. I remember I mentioned that there were about 12 boards. I think this year Amakalegusha cricket board had 7 boards.
Okay.
So you can imagine 5 boards are not
gone.
5 boards. You'd find that on average you've got 4 or 5 villages per board. You know.
So it's no longer as
so it's
as great as it used to be.
From a numbers point of view.
Numbers point.
Yeah, because what you want to give access to the sport. You know,
is it because people are leaving the villages and not coming back?
No, it's a whole host of things. You know, the time. You know, we come with excuses. I think sometimes because there's a time for everything. Honestly,
if there's a priority, you make time.
Yes,
for it. Yes.
If you have,
it's a priority.
Yes, it's a priority. If you have passion,
you'll make time for
you'll
it.
make time for.
Yeah.
You know,
that's why we're playing on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Because someone will ask yourself, no, but are you crazy? Because Monday you're going to work.
Yeah.
And you fielding for 60 overs, you're gonna go and just you are stiff. Why would you do that? Because you love what you do, so you make time for it. Yeah.
No, absolutely. I think when I was in the bathroom, I saw a sign there in your bathroom that says you must do a lot of the things that make you happy.
Yeah.
This is no different.
Yeah.
You know, being on the cricket field makes me happy.
Yeah.
You know, my family knows. Everyone in my life.
I said Power has already joined as well.
Yes.
But the first time when I saw Power joining, I was like, Ons, isn't he a bit too young? Because from what I was hearing from Aya and all the guys, I'm like, it seems like it's all the gents that are coming from Joburg and saying, let's go, maybe Cape Town, whatever, and say, let's go and represent. Because there is that pride of, I'm representing my Lali. For people that are listening, Lali means my village. So where I come from, my community, basically. So you're coming from your Lali and you want to represent. Because the one thing about us black people is the moment you've made it, you want to go back home to invest.
Yeah.
It's in us.
Yeah.
That the moment I've made it, even if I make it in Canada, I have to go back home and make sure that I'm here. This is my space, you understand? So guys that are coming back and coming hard, then you've got a 12-year-old, 11-year-old, I'm thinking, are we not setting this youngster for pain and being hurt and all that? And 2 years later, the kid is enjoying it.
No, absolutely. I remember, Tats, when I think it was 2019. Yeah, 2019, he was like 8 or 9. Yeah. So we're playing the final as the home chamers to one of the teams called Fight Again. And we lost the final. It was a fantastic game to watch. Fantastic game of cricket. I think we lost it in the last ball.
Okay.
I think they needed 1 or 2 in the last ball, but we lost it. We came second. And Power has a lot of banter. Don't ask me where he gets it from. Even I don't know. From his father. I don't know that. But he was then asked by my cousin. I think they were having a conversation. And he says, no, when he plays for Home Chamers, he's going to win the final.
Oh, wow.
Unlike his dad.
Oh, wow. Okay, shots fired.
No, we don't hold back there.
Okay,
no,
shots fired.
And and you want to create that space. Of course, within...
Obviously, respect.
Yeah, there's respect.
He's not saying that out of disrespect. No,
yeah, and he was not rejoicing at the loss of Home Chamers. He was also hurt.
But still
I
will win this.
Yeah, no.
I will win this.
And look, true and behold,
he did.
2023, he was playing for the first time for Home Chamers. He was 12. He was 12. And he won it.
Jeez.
We won the tournament 2023 and he was there.
He said it.
Yeah, he said it. He said, no, these guys are... Now when I play...
And you looked at him and you're like, youngster. Okay. It's not as easy, yeah.
Yeah, but it's that confidence, and also I think he picked up on the bragging rights as well. Good to know. It's
because this is a big deal.
We have cousins from the villages that we play against. So when we talk cricket, yes,
you also want to beat those.
Yeah. those ones you can't lose from those ones.
Because you never hear the end of it.
Yes. So if we lose to never give up, yes.
You'll never hear
those guys will be on our case. You'll just get a WhatsApp message.
But,
and then and then you know and they remind you the entire year. For instance, last year one of the guys that won, Amakasela, because last year was a leap year.
Okay. So
it meant that they would be champions for 366 days.
Oh my word.
So
not 365.
No,
okay.
not 365.
That extra day.
No, that extra day, it matters.
Yeah.
And he would make sure that he reminds everyone.
But 366.
No. Yeah. Not 365.
Yeah.
It's 366. And it's the passion that's there.
Wow.
You know?
I love it.
Yeah. Again, this year, 2024 was Power's second season playing for Home Chamers. And he did so well. He was named player of the tournament. So we had a 13-year-old.
Amongst 40s and 30-year-olds.
Yeah, 20. People in their prime in terms of cricket.
Yeah.
You know, he was named player of the tournament.
And it did him some great deal of confidence.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Because it wasn't handed to him because, it's Ondela's kid.
No.
It's because he worked hard for it and
he
deserved it. So,
he worked hard for it. And the thing is, he just was like, oh, okay. Because of his age, we use him more as a bowler.
Obviously.
Than a batter.
Than a batter, yes.
So, and then he says, look, I'm going for bowler of the tournament.
And this kid always says these things.
He says them randomly. Beforehand, he says, bowler of the tournament, that's going to be my trophy. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I'm the prize giving, and then he was leading wicket taker. I think for the greater part of the tournament.
Wow.
I'm not sure whether he led even after the final, because I know in the final he didn't get a wicket, if I remember correctly. But look, he was named player of the tournament.
Wow.
You know, he had a 13-year-old.
Against men in their prime. And it does so much for his confidence. But then if you guys are running such a tight ship, what's stopping you guys from expanding? And by expanding, I mean Eastern Cape is big.
Yeah.
It's massive. Is there a chance of Makala Gusha, the tournament, expanding outside of your lallies?
Yeah, there is a chance, you know. There absolutely is a chance of that happening. I think for villages or lallies that are not predominantly known for their cricket, we encourage those. I think our major or what we as a I'm going to say as a board, because I also serve in the executive of the Tandikolo Cricket Board. I see. So as a board, we do have plans in place to try and revive junior cricket. We don't have junior cricket
at all. Because no one is there to run it.
No one is there to run it.
Yeah.
The schools are not running cricket. In our village, Home Chamers actually had to donate kit, playing kit as well as
to
playing
primary schools.
Yeah, to the primary school. Yeah.
Okay. Did they make use of that?
They do. Okay. They do. However, because the surrounding schools are not playing.
Also, there's no opponent.
Yeah, there are no opponents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the absence of school cricket is really what's killing, but there is an interest from the boys. You'd find that there would be certain schools, maybe 2 or 3 schools that are competing, but it becomes not sustainable.
Obviously.
From a transport point of view,
it won't make sense.
Yeah. So as a board, we're toying with ideas to try and revive cricket. We're fortunate in our jurisdiction to have a facility.
Okay. Is it a school or it's a field specific?
Yeah, it's a mixed use.
Okay.
Multi-purpose.
Or like a multi-purpose complex.
Yeah, multi-purpose
Okay.
complex,
Okay.
which was established and built by Mr. Siabulela Moko. It's called the Moko Sports Complex.
Okay.
Rugby plays there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Easter tournament will be there. This is going to be the third installment of rugby. I think the resurgence, COVID delayed us. We would have had, we started playing at that complex 2019.
Okay. So it's still a fairly new
Yeah,
complex. So it's still up to date and all that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It has lots of facilities. You can there's a horse racing trail.
Okay.
There's soccer, there's netball, there's rugby, there's cricket. Those are the 5, which is horse racing. Are the 5, and then they also do athletics.
Okay.
They paint the lines
yes,
for athletics. It's if it can be done, and
border cricket. Are they involved in some way, shape, or form?
Yeah,
with what you guys are doing.
Yes. Okay. You've got the villages affiliating to Tandukolo then affiliating to
border.
No. Amaqalekusha Cricket Board.
I see.
And then Amaqalekusha then affiliate to Border Cricket.
I see.
And there's also another structure under the border auspice, Border Village.
Okay.
Which is specifically, I think in South Africa, there's something called a tournament called a Village Week.
Okay.
Where all the village unions
come together.
Yeah, they come together.
They find their best, and those best come together. And
because at the Interboards tournament, which played now on the 2nd until the 4th, they selected a team from those players that is then going to represent Border Village at the Village Week.
Okay.
Yeah, sometime in March. I'm not sure of the date.
All right.
So you've got those structures in place. Border does assist with balls, but there's a lot of assistance that we still need. Okay. Yeah. And cricket is an expensive game.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's very, very expensive. Ask me as a cricketing
parent.
As
a player.
2 boys.
Yes, and a player.
Yeah, my daughter asked me this one time if I can coach her to be a cricketer, and I'm like, besides my patience, because I don't the patience. I think you coaches.
It takes a lot.
Yeah, no, it takes
a lot. I struggle to coach my own son because I still remember the other day I took him. It's the new year, and obviously there's trials and stuff that's gonna come up, so you need to throw balls at him. And I say to him, but let's just get bet on ball. Yeah. Don't worry about much, bet on ball. First ball is running away, he's jumping up and down, and I'm like, Wenzan, do you want to be here or not? No, yes, take off your stuff. So to coach your own child is really tough. No.
I've tried it.
Yeah.
No, I've tried it.
I've seen you with power once or twice. Like, nah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I will add value when I do watch sometimes.
Then give feedback.
Yeah, and then give feedback. Understanding the game and where the technique or where the challenges.
The challenge should be.
Yeah, so I add value. I'm a support system to the coach.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, these boys, they listen to the coach more than they listen to their parents.
And you say the same thing. Yeah. Exact same thing.
But because it's
coach
said by you.
Yeah. No, it's the same thing that I've been saying as a dad. Yeah.
So it's it's tough. So with that growth, we also want to, as I mentioned, junior cricket. The bigger picture, we also want to also get ladies cricket. Where the villages also get they have ladies
a ladies team
set up. Yeah. They also have junior setup, and we rely heavily on the villages that pay subs to that affiliate to Tandukolo.
Okay.
Yeah. So and also it depends on their uptake as well. The number of players that are there. to make a side. So, as a start, we can, if they can't fill the side, then we try and create, we could create tournaments where you just bring all the ladies that are interested in cricket.
Is there an interest though, from the ladies' point of view?
Yeah, exposure will create that interest.
I see.
Exposure.
It may start slow, but as long as you pushing them, putting them out there.
Well, they would be the fans. One big thing about village cricket is the singing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
So it's a proper vibe.
Yeah, it's a proper
I can't
vibe.
wait to have Bright here so that we can, because obviously you invited Bright to come, and
Yes.
2 years in a row now.
Yes.
And the thing is, when I spoke to him around about November, it was a non-negotiable that he's going again. Literally. It wasn't like, you don't even have to ask. December, I'm not here because I'm going. That's how much interest it sparked on someone that has never had such an experience.
Yeah.
Having Bright there, and I still remember you said he took a very good liking to your mom as well. Your mom saw him as, geez, that's my son, and everyone sort of loved him. And there was a video that you shared when you were singing. Yeah. Like, does he even understand what he's singing?
No, look, part of ours is to educate, about the culture and the way of doing things.
Yeah.
Because now when you are part of this community, you are, it's completely new, A simple thing when you go to umgidi or ukoningomo, there's a certain dress code.
Of course.
That you must preserve.
Yeah.
You can't go and wear shorts.
You can't, yes.
If you're going to be speaking in front of men,
our elders,
without ibaki and So those are some of the teachings we say. Okay, look, for us to be accepted,
we do this.
This is how things are done, and singing is part of that culture. Like, we sing when we are sad.
Okay.
We sing when we are happy. We sing when classic goa, and you'd get songs that are themed for each event.
If it's heartbreak, there's a song.
Yes,
for
there's
that.
a song for it.
Yeah.
You say, and singing is a massive. I think also the name home chamers, chambala sekai. When we are proud, we sing. Yeah, when you're sad, even at funerals.
You still sing, yes, yeah. I think it's therapeutic as well.
Yeah,
and from an African point of view, we sing our way through any challenge.
No, absolutely.
Any pain.
Not only pain, when we're happy.
Yeah.
On the roller coaster of the emotions.
Still sing.
We still sing.
With tears rolling down.
You're still singing.
Like, yes.
Yeah, it gives hope. And, I love singing. So...
Can you sing, bro?
No, I can't.
To save your life.
No, I can't. If you're going to ask me to sing, no, I can't. But I enjoy the rhythm that comes with it.
Yeah.
And then you'd get amakwengwe, which is boys that have not gone to
the mountain.
Yeah, the old boys. They would play a guitar. Self-taught. Yeah, self-taught.
So it's a proper band. It's a proper vibe.
Yeah. So once you get that guitar, and that vibe is nice when you win.
Obviously.
It's fantastic.
No one wakes up to go and lose a game.
Yeah. If you lose, you don't really sing.
Yeah, but
No, you don't really sing. Yeah. I don't recall us singing when we've lost. Nah. But the minute we win,
it's a different story.
It's a different story.
It's a different stuff. Yeah.
And also, I think the video that I shared, we were playing the final year interboards, which was last year.
Okay.
So now it was a change of inning, and we had batted first, and we were going to go and field. And we knew our position was.
So you were in a good spot then.
We used singing because we knew our position were equally good.
Okay.
Which by the end of the game, it proved that they were.
So it was a 50-50 chance then?
Yeah, no. We knew that we had to do well in order for us to win. Unfortunately, we didn't win that game. But the singing was to get everyone hyped up and believe in themselves.
That we can do it.
That we can do this.
Do it. Yeah. Yeah.
We're seeing so that video, and he's taken a liking on certain songs. Last year, what was it? Bavuleleni bayanqonqoza.
That's the one that was.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Bavulelwa amandwendwe. He loved that song. So we had to educate. What does it mean?
What does it mean? Yeah.
Yeah, and my mom was very instrumental.
And your mom is from a teaching background, obviously it's a thing to teach. Yeah.
Yeah. So she just, with Lali, I'm using Lali intentionally. It's different because it's communal. Those guys, even from their farming, it's communal. It's not only my.
It's not me and mine. No. Yes.
And the whole saying it takes a village to raise a child. I've seen it.
Literally.
Where I come from. So the support system that we get from my family, the village, because I just introduced him and Klantla as well as Lucky as well. They've been there. And then I said, no, these guys are coming here. They're cricketers. So I play with them. So they're going to play for us. And the reception.
Like that.
Yeah. Black people will treat visitors differently.
With so much, more than they treat you.
Yeah.
If you come there, it's like they don't even see you. Yes. But this is a visitor.
Yes, the visitor.
Yes.
So they've been well received. They're good guys, man. They're good guys.
And they're good gents anyway. They're good gents. Yeah.
They're good gents, and we get along, and they know that the vision is to. Because when I pitched it to Bright in particular, I said, I call him Mfondini.
Yeah.
Which is it's basically
my brother.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah.
Mfondini, and I said no, and he can hit a ball, Bright.
Yeah.
So I was opening with him, and I'm like, no, this guy. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. There are Mfondinis that need to be hit there. That's what I told him.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, bring them on. Called him, hey, Baba, let's go. Fondinis need to be hit. And he isn't disappointed.
Yeah.
No, he hits them Fondinis.
He hits the Fondinis.
Yeah, he hits them Fondinis there. And they know. They know.
Love it. They love it.
No, yeah, they love it.
And he loves it there.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah,
he loves it. Nontla is also enjoying himself.
That's good. That's good.
We also went home over the Easter weekend. So I traveled down with him.
I see.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, and because of, it's a combination of things. It's not only my doing. The club has received them well.
Nice. For them to want to go back, surely you're going back to a community. If they not receive them, they'll be I like you, Ondela, as a brother. But then your people, no. It's they've been well received. That's good.
But this year, in fact, 2024 and 2025, we also we played a lot of cricket. So the structure I mentioned to you from the 26th up until the 29th, it would be Amakale Kusha, and then 2nd until the 4th, it would be those two tournaments mainly, provided that you are selected.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you haven't scored runs, you're not going anywhere.
Hey, I was not selected for them to play this year.
You didn't score runs.
Hey,
what was your reason behind?
I can't because I'm not the selector, because I still want to be selected. Maybe one last time.
So you can't badmouth your selectors now.
No. Hey, no. I still need to go back to them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I wasn't selected, and then Pau made the team.
Wow.
For the first time.
Wow.
He made the team.
Wow.
And look, he didn't have a.
So where are the selectors at every game that you guys are playing, or they just go through the stats? Like, okay,
it's a combination.
Okay,
it's a combination, because for Utan Kolo we had selectors. We had this. I mean, last year's tournament was by far the best tournament I've attended under the banner of Tantkolo.
Well organized.
we had official umpires.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, from border cricket.
Nice.
Who are border cricket.
So it's a good structure, because when you speak about village cricket, you're thinking, wow, it's a just gents, let's go, let's go have a job.
No. So we had also scorers, like professional scorers.
Nice.
Who were keeping the stats.
The stats,
yeah. Excuse me. All of these people, they have to be paid. We were fortunate as Tandukolo, we had financial support to
from
allow
a
us.
sponsor.
Yes.
Okay.
We had a couple of sponsors that assisted us, that allowed us to have
scorers and umpires.
Umpires. They also provided lunch.
Nice.
For the first time, Tandukolo Cricket Board, we were playing for prize money.
Wow.
It used to be just a
half a
trophy.
No,
trophy.
a trophy. Then
no, we've evolved from
already,
half a
is it? Okay,
Yeah.
it's evolved. Okay.
So it's a trophy now. So it was just, we were playing for bragging rights.
That's it, yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
All my life that I've played cricket for my village, even before I started playing, it's been for pride.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
Yeah.
And you find people practicing.
Just for that, yeah.
Yeah, because they want to be better. It's
yes.
important.
It's important, yes.
Yeah. So it was for the first time, the sponsors came through. We saw the level of cricket.
Different.
Yeah, it was different.
Different.
Yeah. Look, there's something happening at Tandukolo. From a governance structure, I think the board does have sound.
They're doing something right.
Yeah. I'm not saying that because I'm.
Because they want to be selected. I know.
No, because I'm on the executive.
You said you are serving in the board. Board as well. Yes,
But if we are honest, I'm a realist. The governance structure is sound, solid. It was well run.
Nice.
Yeah, it was well run. So we really are hoping that our supporters can back us. They'll come on board again. Then we don't become a one-hit wonder. Because with the prior or taking away last year's tournament, we would have the players officiating the games.
Yeah.
And
number 7, 8, you're going to umpire.
Then but now you have to go and umpire in another group. Now, when you are playing, if they ask me to go and umpire, because what would happen, you'd have different groups.
Okay. Playing at different venues.
No, at the same venue.
I see.
It's always at the same venue.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a bit of history. Remind me now after my point. So you'd have the let's say Group A and Group B. You can't have umpires from Group B. Any of the teams in Group B, they cannot umpire.
They have to come and umpire on the other side.
On the other side.
Yes.
But now if...
For fairness.
Yeah, we're trying to...
trying to be as...
that's the best. That's the best. Under the circumstances, that's the best we can do.
Neutral as possible.
And then, now, if you take a player, you find that some teams would just bring in 12 guys to the tournament. And now you have to take one of the players and ask someone who has not...
it doesn't even know, no cricket brains, nothing.
No, the rules.
Yeah.
And then you find that the officiating, if the officiating is not right, then the standard is going to drop.
Obviously, it's going to... Yes.
Yeah, it affects pretty much everything. This year we got that right, or last year we got that right. We had official umpires. If you were stuck... Hey, you were stuck.
You kicked a straight one, you did. Yes,
you did.
He's not your friend.
He's not,
Yes.
Professional guys. They knew what they were doing. Everything, things just, it leveled the playing ground for everyone. There was not even a single complaint to say, good, Andy.
Because it was solid.
Yeah, it was solid. So it's two things, in my opinion, that help improve the standard of cricket. Number one is the facilities. The facilities we are playing at.
The better the facility,
absolutely.
Even the player feels himself that, I'm actually playing good cricket here. Yeah.
You know, most of the Joburg guys or the guys we're playing with, they're gonna say they think it's when I say better facilities, they think it's grass wicket. No, still Astro.
Is it Astro?
Yeah, it's Astro. But
so you can almost eat it then. It's coming here.
Where we come from, there's something called a flicks.
Oh, that flicks mat. We used to have that. Mat. Yeah, growing up. Yes,
but now with the flicks mat, you know, at under 13, under 9, under 10, it's fine.
But then when an adult, that thing flies.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a dog show. You know. Before that, there was a mat, and you'd find that
okay, to make it level.
To make it level.
Just enough space for the
mat.
For the mat, yes.
To fit and then So we come from those conditions. I played there.
And people were still playing.
Yeah.
Still enjoying it.
Yeah. Yeah, they would still play. So now, when we say facilities, Mr. Moko has created 3 Astro pitches.
Okay. So that's 3 fields.
Yeah, 3 fields.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 fields. So that's better for where we come from. Wow. One would argue and say
it's actually progress.
Yes. Yeah. No, absolutely. If you take someone here snobbish and they say no, but how can
this
you
is
say
where we play? Yeah.
It's Astro.
We're playing on Astro.
It's Astro, but
exactly. Yeah.
And I'm like, this is unfortunately, all the guys that were bright, Ntla, and the likes, they haven't complained to say what.
It's cricket at the end of the day.
It's cricket.
Yes. It's cricket.
It's not like we're gonna bet on Astro. They're gonna bet on grass.
On grass.
Yeah.
Where you're betting, that's where the other guy's gonna bet.
Yeah, you level the playing ground.
Level, yes.
So number 1 is facilities. When you've got better facilities, I promise you, if we were to get grass wickets,
it will improve.
Yeah,
it will also improve the standard. Yes.
Secondly, it's the officiating. The officiating.
Yeah.
You see, if you get those 2 right,
done. You've done half the job.
Yeah. You know, but still there would be challenges in terms of commitment from the guy. You know, there'll be a whole host of
there's always, wherever you're doing something right, there's always going to be challenges.
No, absolutely.
There's always.
Absolutely.
In rapping, when we speak about Makale Gusha, what comes to your mind and what do you want to see? What's the vision? When you're so bright and you're like, there's Adam Fondinis that we need to hit, what comes to your mind when it comes to the vision? Because we may be all walking in the same direction, but our vision boards are different or our thinking is different. For you, what?
Yeah. Before I answer that, I wanted to take you back.
Oh, you said history. Yes.
What used to happen, Tats? You'd find a board would have 10 villages that affiliate to it. So the tournament would rotate. If this year it's at my village, next year it's going to be next door, and so forth. So you create a bit of economic activity.
A bit of
so you've got
balance.
Like 9 clubs
coming to the same spot.
Into the same spot. So I created a economic activity. The guys would informally sell. They would have stalls there and so forth. So that's where this whole thing, you know. And now you have to prepare. And back in those days, the host village will have to prepare for the fields.
Oh, I see.
So they have to do the pitch, the boundary, and we didn't have the luxury.
But it makes sense because you're the home. You're hosting. Yes.
Yeah, and you'd also have to provide accommodation.
Okay, for the guys coming.
Yeah, for the guys coming. Accommodation is nothing fancy. You just provide a rendezvous.
They sleep there.
Yeah, they sleep there, all of them.
You take 2, other one takes two. Okay.
No, the entire team would sleep.
Okay.
In a rendezvous. Yeah, mattress.
Done. And people were still happy.
Yeah, and then we'll in the morning, you'll vasapandle, you know. Yeah.
We grew up doing that, yes.
Yeah. And then you'd have the dynamics within the team. You'd have the men and the boys. Those cannot wash in the same.
Because of going to the mountain. Okay.
No, those
they can't wash in the same spot.
At the same.
Men there, boys there.
If the men are washing, the boys have to get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
The boys cannot see the man.
No.
Regardless of age.
Yeah, no.
Even if they're both 20-year-olds.
No.
One is a man, one is a boy.
Yeah. And then now with that, also the host village, they will have to provide catering.
I see.
So it's 3 meals a day.
So they wake up, they will have breakfast, yes.
Yeah, they will have breakfast, lunch, and then supper.
So does that mean then the whole team is contributing towards that particular household for the breakfast?
No, it would be at a central point.
Okay.
So you get like a community hall.
Okay.
So each club would then pay
a certain fee
for catering.
Towards that.
Yes. And then the host club, it's an admin nightmare. Yeah, it's an admin nightmare. Where we are playing now, we're at the Moko Sports Complex. There are kitchens, there are facilities.
So everyone travels to that spot. That's the central spot.
That's the central spot.
Okay.
And
sleeping arrangements, then what happens then?
Yeah, it's that village.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll then have to accommodate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys were accommodated there, or that's your village?
No, we're accommodated there. It's not my village.
Okay.
Yeah. Others will choose to travel daily.
But that's a bit of a distance, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah. Those that are far from the Moko Sports Complex, they would choose to sleep there.
They within the vicinity, they can go up and down.
Yes, they can go up and down and so forth.
Yeah.
Going back to your question about the vision, of course, you want to see Tandukolo Cricket Board growing. There's a tournament, TEDS, that's I think it was founded and sponsored by Utatu Ngumbela. It's called Ngumbela Cricket Tournament. So that's another tournament we're playing at.
Okay.
Yeah. That tournament is played in colored clothing, white ball.
Okay.
Yeah. So they play in December from the public holiday of the 15th, 16th. And then it's played, I'm going to say you've got two groups. You've got Fort Beaufort with their 8 teams, and then Alice with their 8 teams.
Okay.
And then they battle it out and find a champion for each area. And then
those two champions
then play Champ of Champs.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what's happening there. So our vision is, I think, personally, from I can't speak on behalf of
someone else
of the board and Home Chamers, but my vision is I'd love to see the Tandukolo Cricket Board tournament grows to include ladies cricket, the junior setup, and also I think in the near future, short term to medium term vision is for us to have 2 tournaments in one. We have what we call the league, red ball cricket, even though it's still T20.
Yeah.
Played with red ball,
with
white clothing.
White clothing, yeah.
We spend 3 or 4 days playing that, and then we change course. We then go and play a knockout tournament with colored clothing,
white ball.
If we speak nicely to Mr. Moko, he does side screens there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and then if we can, to have lights. In some games, maybe the final can be played under lights.
That's nice. Yeah.
So that would be, to create that excitement. Cricket has evolved now. It has evolved from a rules point of view and the approach and how you play the game.
Yeah.
And I believe that, for me, the Eastern Cape as a whole is the epitome of black cricket.
Yeah.
Others would
border is always been known as that. Yes.
Yeah, it's the
Eastern
epitome
Cape has
of,
always been known as that. Yeah.
For me, we produce as many cricketers
black
as
cricketers
as possible.
Mm.
Yeah, we haven't I think the region hasn't done well in terms of producing black cricketers. We still play, the Eastern Cape Inyati is still playing in the B division. So our contribution, we export a lot of players in the area. We export a lot of black cricketers. Most of the black cricketers you find in these top flight franchises,
they're coming from,
most of them. Some of them, you find their origin. I think in fact at the interboards, we're playing against Bamanye Kleng.
Wow, he's playing for Rocks, eh?
The Rocks. I think he was playing Power Royals.
Power Royals. Yes.
At the SA20 last year. Northwest Dragons, domestic cricket.
Okay.
So, but home is in Middledrift.
So he has participated in Makwalagush.
Yeah. He was participating. Yes, he was.
So those are big names. Yeah, guys that are playing first class cricket and they're still coming back. Yeah.
No, a lot. Kashile was also playing there.
I see.
Snetemba, Kashile.
Snetemba,
yeah. We also had the coach of the Bumalanga.
What's coaching Bumalanga?
Mbasa Gratush.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He's from Makwalagush as well.
He's from the Eastern Cape.
Okay.
Nonelela Yika. Is also in Mpumalanga.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see Stembelelanga as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
so those are big names that have come through
the pipeline.
The pipeline of if we
keep that vibrant. It's doing something right.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not doing enough.
It can do better.
It can do better.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the vision
There's room for improvement.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So if we create that excitement and we make sure that we create exposure to pretty much to as many people as we can.
Yeah.
We would have done our job.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Swag, you've been amazing. This was a good chat. I can't believe it's been an hour already of just chatting. It is way past your bedtime.
No. We maybe it's even at boarding house. It's not their bedtime.
At hostel.
Hey, I'm getting it right. I'm getting it right, Ted.
But no, thank you so much for coming through. I would love to have a chat to Bright and Ntlantla just to hear their perspective as well from guys that haven't been there or that did not know about this 10 years ago and now they are going for the second time season or second time running. It's just awesome to see that if there is an opportunity for us to grow the game, especially from Mndomnyama.
No, absolutely.
Let us grow the game. Let us make people understand that there is cricket happening outside of what you see on TV or the elite stuff where, it's a grass pitch, there's a side screen, there's an electronic board and all that. We can also still do that for ourselves.
Oh, by the way, there's also an electronic scoreboard.
You see now.
Yeah.
You see now.
So now when you're betting, you know.
No, I'm on zero. I faced 10 balls, I haven't scored.
You're on 49?
Yes.
I
can't screw it up,
There's this thing that we cricketers sometimes do say, no, don't
tell me. But you're looking at it though.
But I'm like,
it's there.
But at the professional setup,
you're seeing
that thing is there.
Yes.
What difference does it make?
I faced 30 balls and I'm on 2.
And now you find guys, if I get out on 49, I'm carrying on, but now when you want to reach a certain milestone, then you become careful.
And then I'm on 95. Yes, let me
get on to this milestone, and then I'll continue.
Then I'll continue with my
there is a scoreboard there.
So it's not village cricket.
No.
It's but then rural cricket, because even us here playing in Randburg, it's rural. It's looked at as rural cricket. So how best can we describe it? How best can we describe this kind of cricket as we live?
No. Look, Teds, it's still for the name village cricket or rural cricket is still relevant. I think the challenge it's the connotation that those that are in the suburbs, it's still a lally.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
But now, those that are affluent, they look down on those ones and thinking that
they're better.
Yeah, they are better than them.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not. It's just a matter of
it's
educating.
A still.
Yeah, it's a matter of educating and say no. It's just that you've been exposed to certain things.
Yeah,
you are no different to.
We're the same. We're all the same.
Yeah, we're all the same.
We're all the same. So thank you so much. You've been amazing. We'll see you again soon.
Yes.
We have to. There is a story. There is a topic that you came with. And I'm going to hold you accountable for that one. You're coming back for that one. Okay. We spoke a bit about fatherhood, but we also need to speak about those kind of concerns when it comes to our boys having girlfriends and our girls having boyfriends and all that. And it's so important that as black people, we don't look at these things as secrecy. I cannot have Alake tell me that he's got a girlfriend, but he's doing it. Yeah. I would rather have him do everything that he's doing when I know. Yeah. Okay, you've got a girlfriend. Okay, what next? Or she says she wants to kiss you. What next? So I want us to engage on that topic next time. And
all right.
I'll hold you. I'll push you on the spot, and you're still there. So thank you so much. In closing, what do you want to say?
Yeah, no. Ted Samakale Kusha alive and kicking. I've played my best cricket there, and we'll continue to take whatever we learn where we are and grow the sport of cricket where we come from.
What a conversation. Thank you, Onze. You guys, you are amazing, bro. Like, honestly, I always look at you and I'm thinking, I've seen present dads, I've seen good fathers, and to a certain degree, I always look at myself less because of what you do to your children or what you do for your children. And I really, really appreciate that, and I really respect that. And I still remember the first time that I started my podcast, you were one of the first people that I came to, and I said, you know what, I've seen how you are with your children, and we don't have much of a relationship, but from the outside, I can see what you do, and I really appreciate it if you just come onto the show. And you're like, it hurts you. Yes, but so thank you so much for being a friend of the show and being my friend and inspiring me, bro, from afar. I really appreciate you. Anyway, guys, if you were here for the past hour, I'm pretty sure that you found some relevance from this. We really appreciate you. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please also advertise with us, because that's how we grow as a channel. We're going to grow together and learn from one another, because that's how mental health works. And I really appreciate you. From me to you, I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers for now.